Okay, what do you say we take our little trip back in time here and see what showed up? But first, I gotta make a few corrections from my last video, the Friday morning model cars and coffee. I messed up on the year, one of the cars. Coronet's a 65, not a 64. I had too many numbers on my brain because I was talking about my brother-in-law's 63. I built the 64 Plymouth, kind of the same color. Then I had the 65 Dodge, and I just got a little mixed up. And then on the Plymouth, there's baby moon hubcaps on one side and just white steel wheels on the other because I couldn't decide what look I wanted. So I just left caps off one side, and I just turn around every once in a while and get the look I want to look at. Anyway, that takes care of those screw ups. And this is what showed up here. One of them, old build, pretty old build. This is the 34 pickup, AMT. Then I guess it went to Lindbergh for a while. And then now I guess it's back with AMT or something like that. I can't keep up. Anyway, it's a neat old kit. Kid did a pretty cool job customizing it. If you remember a couple videos ago in Trip Back in Time, I had a 34 pickup pulling a race car, and he had that same kind of chop where he just chopped a little bit more in the front than the back. It got a neat little slant to it, neat little rake looking, pretty clever idea. He's got some cool scallops on this. Interior's blue, just kind of cool. Spinning around here, get some better light in there, which is pretty neat. Again, looks like a brush paint job and a fairly decent job chopping the top. Got the spare tire and the fender there. Those wheel covers, those I don't know, I don't recognize those at all. They're really cool. They look really good on here. That's blacked out in there. Make the spokes pop a little more. I don't have no clue what those are from. So, streak, well, no, there's only four. I don't know. I'm not even going to guess. Anyway, cool headlight treatment on this. Got two down below, two up above. Got the grill that comes with the kit. The different bars in it. You got the custom firewall in it. Got the fire extinguisher in the bed. Did an interesting thing in the bed there when he painted that for kind of give it a stripe look. The chassis, painted it chrome, well, silver, but it's supposedly chrome silver. But looks pretty good. I don't know what the deal is with the orange. Going for some pop, I guess. I don't know, but it does pop when you flip it over. And the stick-on white walls from back in the day, which is becoming unsticky. And pretty neat kit, pretty cool old kit. I really like it. Good deal on it. I guess because it wasn't perfect, nobody wanted it. It was under my limit. I've had it for a few years now. Damn, probably 4 years at least. So anyway, pretty neat kit. I got another one here. I'll show you. Let me get this on it so you get the look of the whole thing. This is that little AMT. I can't remember what it's called. It's got the really heavily chopped top that comes with it. You can build it, 2 or 3 different ways. This one they built into a little T-bucket here. Pretty cool. Top comes off. Got the moon disc on it. And I'm going to show you this crazy front end. Wait for it. Bam! What do you think of that? That's just crazy. Crazy, ugly, cool. And that's probably the main reason I got this one at a deal, is because nobody really wanted that, I guess. But I think it's pretty cool. It's different. Some kid thought that was the coolest thing when he did it. Interior is pretty dirty. Like I say, some I clean up a lot. Some I just leave as found. And this one I just left as is. Haven't done anything to it. There's some dirt falling out. See that? Chunks of paint and stuff. I have to put those back in there. But you can see in there how it's cracking and everything over the years. Pretty cool. That's the original motor. I'm pretty sure that come with the kit. That induction system. Kid, you know, he did a lot to that. I mean, he's got the right idea here. He definitely has the right idea. It just jumps right out at you, though, that's for sure. That's just crazy looking, man. Anyway, really cool. That's that one. Those two showed up. I want to look at a magazine with you really quick because it's a neat old magazine. So hang on a sec. I'm going to move the phone so I can get a better angle for the magazine, and we'll look at some cool pictures. So I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and this is one of those issues that my son bought me at the swap meet a couple months ago. It had all the titles ripped off because they were going to be sent back, I guess is why they did that back in the day. Got a good deal on a bundle of these. We'll take a look real quick, and I'll show you here. It's Model Car Science, Volume 3, Number 7, 1965. There's some stuff there, and I noticed one cool thing we got to look at is the, well, I'll just show you when we get in there because it's called something else, and it's about this right here. This is an ad. Look at those little shots. That's kind of a neat little collage that they made advertising the 3rd annual Revell Testers Custom Car Contest, which was huge back in the day. Huge. You've seen some pictures of those other magazines of the table full of models, just tons of stuff. Anyway, slot car stuff. We'll kind of skip through a lot of these ads unless they're really cool. There's an interesting ad. That would be a neat book to get. Magazine, I don't have that one. There's a man right there. Lucky enough to get his autograph before we lost him. There's a couple of his creations filming for the Munsters. That's a little coffin thing that I butchered up to make my old drag car out of. Slot car stuff. Oh, there's the Aston Martin 007 car. There's the man right there. Yeah, we just lost him a while back too. Hell of an actor. Badass car, man. Badass car. Okay, here's contest winners. I believe this is Model Car Science Model of the Month thing. But that's pretty cool. I mean, just look at the crazy ideas they had back then. They just hacked them up and just did all kinds of crazy stuff. Now at 30 plus a pop for a kid, I'm scared to death to do anything to them. Look at that thing. Luckily I have a lot of extra parts. I could probably do something like that. But they didn't butcher that one too bad. Hey, we just looked at something like that. That's probably a little bit nicer, but it's pretty cool. Nice wheels on that too. That is sweet. That's probably that fine line tape that we talked about a few times in our videos. Man, that looks good. Here's my favorite truck. That looks like a Revell one, the 55, because the door's open. Look at that custom front end all molded in. Yeah, look at molding the fender. Oh, man, I need to try that. Look at that. That's pretty badass too. What is that? We'll look later. You guys can read that. I held it still long enough. Look at that. Is that cool? Oh, look at how that front end flips up. God, crazy imaginations. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. That's a pretty nice little drag car there sitting on a trailer. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. Look at that. Just bubble top thing. Nice little gasser look there. Look at that cute little thing there, man. I love those wheel covers. There's a neat little custom pickup there. There's a badass dragster with the Allison engine in it. That's really nice. Look at the bed on that. Hey, there's those pipe cleaners like I did on the Roth build that we did on that T-Bird. Looks pretty cool on there. Like the bed in the back. 62 Tempest. Alrighty. Okay, there's this kit. I think that got reissued a while back. Probably still find it. Maybe some cool parts in that kit. You can afford $30 to buy a kit for parts. This is by Bob Paith, right there. We talked about him before. Used to know the guy. Crazy ideas and custom stuff he did too. But here's telling you how he built that. He built that car. Pretty cool. That's one hell of a file for filing stuff off, man. Like 3 swipes and it's gone. And just telling you all the crazy stuff he did to wind up with that. And it looks pretty darn good. Candy Apple by Cal Custom Accessories. That's cool. Okay, what do we got next here? Oh, a little cartoon thing. Yeah, that's probably funny. Here you go. How to organize a model car club, which is kind of cool. There's lots of model car clubs now. I'm pretty sure we've got it all figured out. That's a nice little setup he has there. I have something like that. We used to do model car seminars when I was in the club in Portland, and we'd go to car shows and stuff, and we'd set up a little table, or we'd go to the hobby shop and set up a little table and do a seminar. People would ask us questions, and we share our tips and ideas. That's a nice little build there. And here is the cream of the crop. The winners from, there we go. I think this probably was the second one. But check that out, man. Check that out. That's Richard Carroll. Most of us heard that name before, back when he was 23 years old. Look at that. Beautiful build. And that's pretty nice. Don't recognize that name, but that's one crazy build. That is one crazy build right there. Here's some more up here of it. Look at that thing there. That's a nice drag car there. Check that out. Talk about imagination there. Look at that. Awesome. That's pretty sweet there too. 64 Cobra made it look maybe even a little bit better. Okay, what else we got here? Just some more scratch built models, real life goofy drawing things. This is another Bob Paith tips. It doesn't say Bob Paith, but I used to know the guy, and he talked about this article when he was looking at a bunch of my old magazines. So I don't know what he's doing there with the straw. It looks pretty good there, but then when you look at it there, I don't know what I don't know where he's going with that. And the firewall stuff and slot car stuff. Check that out, man. That is just so cool. Man, I could get into that. Luckily I don't. Okay, nothing there. Building slot car stuff. Building slot car stuff. You guys look at this a little bit. I'm sure there's some slot car guys out there making a track and stuff. Pretty neat. Workshop. New ideas. That's interesting. I guess they're making Army Men. Look at that. Taking Army Men and changing them. Oh, look at that. See the guy turning it over. He's underneath the car. That guy's doing the tire. Oh, that guy running the machine gun there. Oh, very clever idea. Wow. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea. Here's a slot wagon, surf wagon. Making into a slot car. It's looking pretty good over there. Oh, check this out. Man, back in the day, look at the size of that slot car track. All the detail there. Oh my God, look at that. It lights up at night. Wow, look at that. Damn, that's cool. Wonder where all this stuff went. Check that out. In the pits. Damn, that's one hell of a diorama. Wow, look how big that is. Look, way down there. Must be the drag strip along the wall. Look at that track. Look at that. Oh man, I wish something like that. I guess they're still around, just not as many as there used to be. Damn, that's cool. That's cool. don't know if there's ever one that big around here in Spokane or not. Check the size of that bad boy out. Very cool. Yeah, I don't see Washington. There's one in Seattle. Yeah, that's there probably was one in our area back then, but it just wasn't big enough to get any kind of attention. Okay, I think we're done here. Pretty cool, just slot car stuff. There's the old Cox race cars there. Half the cover, pretty cool. Okay, we're done, but I gotta do one more thing. I'm always bragging about my wife and my kids and my daughter and my wife went garage sailing, thrift storing today. I watched the grandkids because when I don't go, that's when they usually find some. And my wife found it, and my daughter paid for it and bought it for me, and they found this bad boy here. That is just, I've got a kind of a brown one and a metal one that, you know, and a pretty old of the 4950 Ford. This they found at a thrift store for $4.95. I looked it up to make sure it was real. Look how nice that is, man. Look at that. It's the wind-up kind, and it works if you wind it up enough. Look at the wheels, the tires, and the covers. And it's not all warped to crap. At first I thought, man, that's a repop or something, and I don't know if they repop these or not, but I looked all over the internet, did a bunch of research. Nobody I could find repop these, and it's the original plastic because it is warped a little bit. You can see it. It was just lucky and well taken care of. It. I got some I'll show you later that just got the crap warped out of them because of the way the plastic was made. And I've heard it a million times, but I can't remember it. So you can look it up. Steve Mignante, in one of his videos, explains how it worked and why the plastic did that and how they changed it. But God, that is, look at the chrome. Look at that. Look at that. I don't think I have a promo this nice because I can't afford promos this nice. I do promos like I do kits. I buy them once in a while, and I get the ones that need a home. Missing stuff, warped, cracked, broke, whatever. But this, they had an end cap display at the store with a bunch of red stuff, and this was just sitting there. And my wife picked it up. She had a model of a Ford Ranger pickup monogram from 80 or 81 that was $1 more than this. And she had that, and then she seen this, and you know, she'd been married to me long enough and swap meets and stuff. She knew it was something that was probably better than the kit. So she decided to get this instead of the kit. And then my daughter wound up buying it for me. But I look, these go for anywhere from, you know, $30 to $60 because it's a wind-up one. Anyway, very cool. It's gonna look good up there with the other ones. One of my favorite cars, AMT 49 Ford, one of my favorite kits, along with the 32 and stuff. I told you about that a couple videos ago. So anyway, badass thing, man. They pulled through again. So anyway, we're done. Wasted almost 20 minutes. Throw that thing up here too. A lot of fun. Thanks for looking at the old magazines with me and the old models. Brings back some good memories. I enjoy it. Leave comments what you think. Please subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who has. I appreciate that too. Sticking with me. I'm glad you like what I'm doing because I enjoy it. So that's the main thing here. We're having fun. So everybody take care. We'll talk at you Friday, if not sooner. Bye.